Welcome back, folks. Back on American soil. Happy to be here, but I'm going to miss Croatia and Italy a lot. Nonetheless, welcome back to 3 at 3. I am Jon Najarian. 3 at 3 presented every business day for the purpose of bringing you unusual option activity. And so let's get started. Our disclaimer says, as always, that all investments involve risk, and you need to understand those risks before you take them. You can check out the options disclosure document and so forth, anybody with your financial advisory firm. Intellectual property rights. Yes, we have registered marks, trademarks, copyrights, and patents on nearly everything you're about to see. So please, before you use it in any commercial venue, ask us first. You might remember that last week I was talking about this on the halftime report, that huge activity in Apple. And that has borne fruit in a huge way. Notice all those huge accumulations, 30,000, 14,000, 40,000, 24,000, 16,000. These are big purchases, folks. So 40,000 of those 25th of June 30 calls, that one paid off pretty well for these guys. But they just kept buying them all the way up until last week. I just wanted to show you some of the heaviest activity. And you know what? Today, Apple, against a very weak tape, burns all the way up to 143.15. At mid-session, it's about 142. And of course, we still think it's got more gas in the tank. Look at that volume. 76 million shares already today. Average volume over the last 10 days, 66 million. So this is huge volume here, folks. And speaking of huge volume, we've got a huge volume of videos. If you go to YouTube and you type in Market Rebellion, you will see thousands of videos that we've got every day. We do the daily crypto bite. We do Pete's the Take. We do My 60 Seconds. We do 3 at 3. And we also do our roundtables and others. So if you'd like to see all of that for free, completely free, we'd encourage you to tell your friends about this. Then go on over to Market Rebellion on YouTube. You just type YouTube, Market Rebellion in the search bar. That'll the page that will come up. Click subscribe. Please do tell your friends about that. All right, let's take a look at today's first of the 3 at 3, FXI, which is basically China's index. It has been falling, folks. And if you haven't been paying attention, then you haven't been paying attention, because it has come down somewhat dramatically. It's now down to 44.40, 19,000 of the August 43 puts. These are just $1 out of the money. So I'd encourage you to check that out. Various ways you could play it. I could sell call spreads. I could buy put spreads. I could buy the puts outright. You guys know that there's a bunch of different ways to play it. And this is a pretty big trade. That's 1.9 million share equivalent, because every option's for 100 shares. So when you see 19,000, add 2 zeros to that, and then you get 1.9 million shares that this particular trader is controlling. There's the stock falling further, not at the lows of the day, but near 44.25. And look at that comeback from February, when it peaked out at like 56 to all the way down now to 44. If we don't hold 43, folks, we are going through. And so does this mean that we have to go through 43 for you to make money? No, we don't. You could just have a little bit of panic in there, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're getting paid on those puts. That's why we like to trade options. Daily crypto bite. Yes, we like to trade crypto. And daily crypto bite, marketrebellion.com/try-crypto is how you can sign up. That's marketrebellion.com/try-crypto. That would be if you'd like to subscribe. If you'd just like to watch for free for 15 minutes a day, we put out the daily crypto bite at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And we're talking with Matt and CJ and their team about best opportunities in the market, whether we should be nervous, whether we should be taking profits, whether we should be adding. We're talking about what we're doing, and we're showing you as we go through that presentation. Daily Crypto Bite, free broadcast, marketrebellion.com/try crypto is how you can sign up for the subscription product. Altimmune. So burn rate is always an issue. Stock was down hard today because of people talking like they do about biotechs and so forth. Altimmune talking about, do they have enough money in the kitty? I believe they do. Somebody else does too. They just put down 8,500. Again, add 2 zeros to that. It's 850,000 share equivalent. September 11 calls. That's the 11th strike in September. They're buying calls with stock basically just under $9. They're buying the 11 calls. And stock's about the same price. And look at that as far as volatility. Look at June of last year. The stock was in the 30s. Then look where it crashed down to this year on those earnings and other worries. And then rallied right back up to 25, 26, and then crashed right back down. And now you're able to pick it up at what I think is bargain basement price. So I will be putting on a big spread in this stock, Altimmune, ALT. And if you'd like to learn more about unusual option activity, you can go to marketrebellion.com/UOA. That is marketrebellion.com/UOA for unusual option activity. And you'll see all about all of our offerings there, folks. So if you want the first and the best, the guys that have been doing it the longest, check it out. marketrebellion.com/UOA. And the last of our 3 at 3 for today, PFGC, bullish call buying. Stock's 47 bucks. They're buying 10,000. Again, you add 2 zeros to that. That's a million share equivalent right there. 10,000 calls, million share equivalent, August 50 calls. So $3 out of the money. I'm going to buy the at the money and sell the out of the money because I like doing those one-to-one call vertical spreads. I move the odds into my favor when I do that. But if you're somebody who likes to take shots, you're certainly following smart money, just owning these August 50 calls. And there is the stock, 46.91, basically still hovering at 47-ish level. And volume today, a little on the light side, quite frankly, versus normal activity. But sometimes on the downside, that's what you see. Look at the April highs in the 60s. And we get anywhere near the 50s in this one, we're going to be pretty happy campers. If you've got questions, well, I'll be back in the office tomorrow. I encourage you to send those questions on over via Twitter. I'll also be on the halftime report tomorrow with Jim Labenthal, Joe Taranova, Jenny Harrington, and Steve Weiss. So we'll all be on there tomorrow. If you'd like to send me some questions in particular, go to Twitter and type in @Jon Najarian. That's @JONNAJARIAN. And I'll try to get to your questions. Thank you. As always, if you'd like to learn more about stock, options, futures, cryptocurrencies, go to marketrebellion.com/get started. That's Market Rebellion, just what you see us advertised as all the time. And then hit